sapper running into the backside. It is on fire. Is he going to drop? He's trying to drop the C4. Doesn't matter. RPG into the side, and the T-72 is going to pop.
It's going to be up in a second.
My wife just walked in, and she's just like, what are you even... That's a cool moment. How could you not get hyped by that? I know I'm shouting. There's a lot going on. Everything's exploding. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky, where we take a look at a game of squad from the top down. And this one, we've got the VDV Russian Airborne forces up against the irregular militia on GoXLR. This is GoXLR Invasion V2. And it pairs the airborne component of the VDV plus all their lightly armored vehicles and throws in a T-72 and puts them up against one of now the best ambushing factions in game with irregular militia. Now, I'm not going to do any spoilers. You've seen the intro, you see the title, you see how long this video is. I will just say this. I don't think before this year, Militia could have played this game as well. OWI has made some amazing changes to the factions, and I think this game encapsulates just how well they play together now. You got good defensive operations, good offensive operations, and it makes one of the best infantry kind of squad planning games that you've seen in a while, plus some amazing vehicle, indirect fire, infantry combat. It's got everything here, and I think y'all are gonna love it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with a map, game mode, or faction you'd like to see in the next one. And don't forget to check out the live streams over at twitch.tv/MoiDawg or here on YouTube all throughout the week. Pick your platform of preference, whichever one, and I'll see you there. But that's it for me. Enjoy the video. Peace. All right, Eye in the Sky. We've got GoXLR Invasion V2, and you guys can't hear this right now because I've edited it down so you can't. They're talking over me right now, but Commander and Command Chat, they are absolutely awesome right now, completely discussing what they want to do, how to actually plan around. I mean, there's a lot of chatter right now, so I think it should be a good game. Anyway, GoXLR Invasion V2, we are on board with the VDV up against the irregular militia forces. First point, Fruit Farm, all the way to Shipping Yard, then Hilltop Old Bunker, Soloniki Upper, Industrial Park, Tunnel Defense. So a little bit of a zigzag. VDV, got to do this quick because, man, they want to storm the first point, which you got to love. First point is about to get blitzed with these two BMD 4Ms, one BMD 1M, a T-72 spawns in a few minutes. They have the Sprute from the get-go, helicopter spawns in a few minutes, and some lightly armored vehicles. IMF, they have a T-62, an AA MTLB, a Grad, which is in about 10 minutes, a couple SPGs, some other armored vehicles, and Dishkatekis. So, oof, just barely got that before the rollouts. This should be a good one. Whether it goes great, whether it goes not so great for the attackers, I don't necessarily care, right? You know, I don't care who wins, who loses. I just want to have a good game. And I've got to say, just based on these comms so far as we were doing this intro, at least they'll be talking. And that's sometimes that's all you need. So big push on this northern side. You can see VDV vehicles moving on out. Love that BMD. BMD 4 just looks really, really cool. I want to see where our first ambush is. There looks like an SPG. You might see it on the south side of your map here. I don't want to... Oh, hold on a second.
I thought we were going to my moon marker.
Oh, no! The Logi's flipped! And this is horrible. Oh, they just barely able to right it. And there is some irregular militia anti-tank in the trees.
No, I'm
And you can see him.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, a couple dismounts rather. Okay, yeah, we're off to our right here. Trojan, Medic, Abex, and RRR.
making a lot of noise to the north.
There it goes, and oh my goodness! Entire squad, actually more. Oh, Canoe Man also goes down to a frag grenade, but opening up with that tandem round, and there goes the Logi. They were actually able to get the radio down just before that popped, but what an ambush from the anti-tank squad. We're going to have some vehicle support come in now.
SPG truck marked accurately.
BMD opening up. And that is not what you want for your first invasion rollout. Another infantry squad going a bit south and trying to keep eyes on. Okay, more squads pushing out. I mean, there's a big push to this first point, and they're actually on that first point. As a vehicle pops south, it looks like a Logi, Militia Logi going down. So infantry did swarm over the vehicle. There was a little BTR, not the usual BTR we're used to, but same name. The BTR was able to, I think, drop off another infantry squad. So it's squad 8 and squad 2. We see Prophet pushes up, gets rocked by Abex, the only remaining anti-tank member from that little ambush side. You now have 2 infantry squads pushing out, and they do have some vehicle support. A lot of vehicles, and hold on a second. Soggy T, Schizo Droid, pass. And they're getting wrecked by the Tiger. Oscar the Cat, is it Mike and Draft Dodger? Ooh, Sprout tries to knock one into pass. Pass heading on the other side of the rocks here. I don't think he's got anything to do. Oh, he has the anti-tank grenade. Oh, and he just barely misses it. Oh, and is that a T-62? Trying to figure out what's firing. Oh no, they're just, that was almost a friendly fire.
I don't know what happened to the other Logis.
The BMD-1 really takes around from the BMD-4. And there's a lot of friendly fire going on right now. Or close to it, rather. And this is an MTLB with like a BTR turret on top of it. Trying to take shots at this tiny BTR, but not a chance. Sprout with a Jonas in the hills here. Oh, not the Sprout, rather the BMD-4. Making quick work of that. MTLB, not nearly enough armor. And hold on, we have another one.
Airstrike in 7.5.
MTLB trying to do what his buddy can't, and honestly, I don't know if you want to poke this.
Right, I'm going back to main to resupply.
I'm going to take a look at the map real quick so you can see how it's developing. Good infantry presence even after that initial ambush. Let's take a look at AT, I think, trying to take shots at MTLB. MTLB doesn't get tracked, but does take a little RPG in the backside, pops smoke, and gets out of there. So, infantry able to take advantage of the reinforcements, even though they lost their Logi. They're now clearing the north side onto the point. Let's pop this open. This giant dome here is the capture area, as Mike, I think, yeah, he's the one that's been on that, the back of this BTR. The open top BTR, called it a Tiger earlier. They don't have Tigers here. They only have these open tops. What just hit? I mean, there's, oh my goodness! Soggy T and Schizo take a round at point blank range. And they're just, I mean, the armored vehicles right now, it is just impressive. Look at the presence that the VDV is doing. I mean, you have infantry on the north side. You have infantry kind of flanking on the west.
Able to push from the north. It's going to be like impossible to get across that road.
And then you have vehicles. I think this might be the grad landing. You hear the rockets overhead as they impact. The VDV right now, it is just impressive. They are all over. I mean, they're just kind of shock and awing right now. As
all right, enemy have found northeast.
The BTR, I think he just kind of YOLO'd into it. Mr. Boldops running right into the fob at the industrial, or shipping yard, rather. But
I just landed right on top of an enemy techie.
Yosha, Holty Bolty, pushing their BMD out to the east. And Golden and Jonas need to be careful. They're taking a lot of AT fire, not just from close range, but you see Trojan Medic. He was part of that anti-tank squad from earlier with that Big Boy RPG.
And I flew away.
And by Big Boy RPG, I mean, never mind, he's a lat, not a hat. But can't do enough to at least crack him, as we have SBG front. And oh my god, they nail it! What a play! B&D tries to turn around and take a couple shots, but not in time.
We lost.
SPG with an incredible
40
flank, and they
tickets,
might get a
nothing.
two-piece. T72, none the wiser, and I have no idea why. Oh my goodness. The sprue. Oh no, did it happen? Are we okay? Did we lose people? Are we losing comms? Uh-oh. DDoS. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think it's actually interesting. Our server's been fine. And then I hop in to record, and all of a sudden, there goes the DDoS. Little attack. I think we're okay, though. I don't know where the... Okay, we're okay. We recovered.
80, if you want to start pushing in over there to ship
Oof.
things, see if
I was about to say, what like an amazing...
Just maybe a couple
amazing
of your guys, not all
push.
of
It'd be
them.
such a shame if we had had the server just crash or get DDoS, because that either way we are up and running. Nothing but a little, I don't know, a little hitch. Not sure if anyone else PC'd or just kind of a little wonky, whatever you call it, internet problem. Okay, so recalibrating. Oh, T72 now sees that SPG, and he's going to open up with the coax as well. Takes a good shot. Or I guess more of like a warning shot, since it went right over the SPG. Not a good shot since it did miss. But T72, unfortunate, because that DDoS or whatever happened a second ago, that SPG was coming right around the flank, and everyone just kind of, I don't even know, slid around the map there for a second. BMD, though. Oh, that's not, that's actually the MTLB. The MTLB on the objective has that, once again, that BTR type cannon, and now we have a BTR or BMD-1 rolling in, and they go around the mine, so it must be friendly mines. BMD-1, just think of it as a BMP-1 with this a more amphibious hull, trying to hold this north side. And now you have mortars. Where's that mortar fob? I'm actually not seeing any mortars unless I'm missing something. Oh, these are actually IMF mortars, or regular militia mortars. These are being used defensively. I love this. 2 different mortar positions, and they're...
Never mind, we finally got it!
This command's getting hyped up as you're actually kind of mortar shielding right
Just
now.
when you
So
thought ones couldn't get
this
any
compound, I thought this was attack mortars, actually defensive mortars. I mean, it's a little off right now, but hey, you gotta like it. Gotta like some indirect support. And those might be a little short. And rockets as well landing on the attack fob. I mean, there is so much going on in this round. It's like the morning. It's like a Wednesday morning. How are you guys so hyped up and on it right now on a Wednesday morning? Grad landing, and I cannot believe Meat Plow, he just flew right over that. And you know what? Does he have anyone in his... He might just be doing a little scouting, trying to figure out exactly
So I'm gonna push up with your spread.
where you can see that little yeah, as the names start to pop in,
See what happened over there.
you can see a little bit of a fire position.
I'm trying to grab a kit of that fire.
It would be nice if you're a regular
Yeah,
militia,
I
you
got
actually
it.
get a repair station so you can rearm your grad. But it looks like they're going to be just RTBing every time they fire. Have a nice little 6-minute reload and back to the front. So good indirect fire right now. I don't know if it's going to be enough. This is a very chaotic first
I'm good, I can place it.
attack from both sides right now. Holty Polty and Yosha. Toxic Taco right in front of them. They're in the BMD. And they...
Then somebody's gonna have to build it.
Well, when they shoot right
Get it
through,
too close.
you can
We're gonna
see.
rock you right away.
Unbelievable. I love it. The MTLB had gone into the camo netting, and
2, this is a bad spot. They have a repair station in infantry here.
yep, repair station. I mean, this was a nice little hidden spot. Yosha
I can get it. I can
waiting
sit down
1
and
second and
it's
trying to
not a
realize
safe
what
spot.
exactly just went in there. fires through the netting, and there it goes. Repair station you can see on the back side. I mean, this is a great little repair station. I love the camo nets. Not able to see if anyone's actually repairing from above.
Are we getting that hab up?
And here's the issue, though. 145 tickets. Already burned 50 tickets if you're the VDV.
Where the hab is on Free Farm? Did anyone spot it so we can mortar it?
No, yeah, my what's it called? UAV's about to go up. I'm just waiting to get this hab up.
Okay, it's on squad 1 move. Squad 1 move, enemy hab.
Copy. Run, you look like you're desynced.
Fucking, alright.
Alright, letting them figure out what they want to do for a second.
Clips of me flying around for the next couple minutes.
Upside down there, but...
Yeah, this
it's kind of cool. All you have to do is just swap seats in midair.
I don't know, guys. This is how the VDV operates, right?
Upside down, then I just go back in upside down. Gotcha.
And what is happening? We got a drone. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I can do that.
Got some aerial battles here. We got an upside down helicopter with a drone as everything erupts below us. So another vehicle pops. That was a Logi this time, a resupply Logi B&D. He's just, I mean, the VDV armor right now is just roaming around. And you can see infantry now pouring in from the west side. That northern attack kind of stalled out. Eventually have to respawn, and you have a lot of VDV. I mean, you can see with this kind of rainy, overcast day, it's also really hard to see them. And with the camo, with the forest.
Yep, rallies are important.
SL goes down, ambush right up the hill. This is why it's hard to see either side pass up on the hill. Knocks out Missed Me on the other side, finally goes down. Magnum Magnum Dong taking point. Oh, you got Grad in the trees, Grad in the orchard, and oh my goodness, it is just barely off. If it had moved just 50 meters east, that would have nailed multiple squads. Nearly comes up clutch with that rocket strike.
Trying to wreck my rotors, maybe? He's right in front of me.
Oh, and AA.
AA gun chasing me. I might be dead here. Yeah.
Oh, the upside down desync helicopter getting shot by AA. Now it's on fire, and he's gonna run into the backside of a tree. No, he's trying to go back.
You can't push these. Just push that half.
No, I'm dead. I'm bugged and I'm on fire because of the AA gun. So, I mean, I'm at main already, but I'm just dead. Yep.
Get on that hab. We're holding mortars.
All right. Well, this game you guys can buy for about $50 on Steam. It is a completely finished game. Has some of the best helicopter combat you can get. Totally finished and no bugs. Infantry now pushing, and they are starting to overwhelm as, wow, fantastic frag grenade knocks out Shagner and Balls. Crafty Fish down, Schizo Droid. Soggy T is in the corner, and you got a nice little last stand Alamo situation now. Soggy T knocks out one, Dong goes down. Captain RRR trying to hold his position here. Oh, hold on a second. This is a Grad. Grad trying to get in some close air support, close indirect fire support, and it might just, oh no, it killed his friendlies in there.
Make sure you guys stay on the objective.
One Grad barrage landed right on the outside wall, and it looks like it knocked out the last defenders. I mean, it has killed a lot more. I'm actually surprised Oscar the Seditious Cat right now is alive with the Grad landing all next to him. I mean, that was a very good strike, but just, oh, the Hab is coming up. That might have done it. Hold on. Gotta see. And Shag is still alive, and he's trying to clear it. IMF have cleared the Hab. Yes, you got respawns now. The Grad barrage comes up clutch, clears the objective area.
Yeah, probably half
And the entire team is now trying to spawn back in. JK running out the backside. Might run right into coax fire. Just misses a coax, but you're trying to create some space now.
It's their tank. It's their tank.
Tank paper.
And hold on a second.
Tank is very accurate. Hold on, marking it. We can get a track on him. I can airstrike him.
T62
We were capping, we're not anymore.
has shown up on the battlefield. They're calling it in command comms.
Is he in a hold down position?
T62 you can see right here.
I might try to airstrike him, honestly. He's just look. Don't spook him. Don't spook him. All right, I'm just gonna airstrike him.
I'm gonna try to hold him out.
Oh, we have two different things happening. Command wants to airstrike.
All right, don't take a shot at him.
I'm not.
So,
He's still chilling there.
commander of the T62. Oh no, they took a shot.
Because
Commander of the T62 is out here to our right.
15.
He's trying to take binos off, and he's trying to get eyes on. And now the
Don't shoot at
T62. Oh no.
I'm shooting infantry command.
Uh-oh.
He's still chilling.
Sue strike. And there he goes.
Radio on E4 on lead.
No, you spooked him.
I did not do shit.
You shot.
Yep, I'm gonna call that on the tank. Literally had to do nothing. That Sue strike was about 5 seconds out.
Said it happened to be right next to him.
Oh my goodness. I would be very upset with my tank crew right now. All you had to do was nothing. And well, here you go. Maybe they were just a little greedy. T72 impacts the front of the T62. And second round misses.
It's right on 2 observed, or 5 observed.
Oh man, I'd be furious. As commanders, you live for the moments. I mean, okay, that is a risky play. The T62 isn't tracked, he is stationary, but you have crewmen being very patient. And if you have multiple tank rounds coming in, you're going to want to try to figure out where it is.
We're digging down old paths here.
And oh my goodness, the 2-tap T62 goes down, and the BMD takes out another vehicle from way downtown. You gotta love that double-barreled IFV. Knocking out with the ATGM and then following up with the anti-tank round. Oh, and hold on a second, it ain't over yet. BMD4 takes a round right in the backside, pops some defensive smoke, and he's going to try to get on out of there.
Yep.
Whoa, BMD
Don't tell your guys not to run from one point to the next.
really runs over us
The
here.
next point's definitely in that red circle. They're super popping out.
And T72 tracked. They're repairing, but what a play. Apex, this anti-tank team has been on the on this rock for quite a while, trying to get back up and ambush these vehicles, and that is not gonna do it. What an absolute vehicle rout here. VDV, I mean, you got to give them credit if you are the if you're IMF. Militia almost able to hold on to the point, but right when they needed their vehicles to kind of show up big, well, VDV was just a little bit better. Still don't like the miscommunication on command comms, but you still kill the T62. It is unfortunate though, because you know you can kind of. I'm not opposed to Wince's play there. I think if you see a position like that without risking any vehicles, it might be worth it if you are capping a point. You know, obviously when it doesn't work, you look stupid. Everyone who's been commander's done one of those, but well, they're currently winning. They're currently pushing shipping yard, and they are winning the armor vehicle fight. So not too many complaints right now. 214 tickets to 689. VDV did lose almost 100 tickets though for that push. Infantry, let's take a look at the actual battlefield real quick. This is the VDV attack fob on the west side. There was a lot of infantry pressure from the north, but we saw that stalled out fairly quickly.
Could you stop here for a moment so we can rearm?
Yeah, I got you.
That stopped out fairly quickly, stalled out because this attack, it seems very easy to attack, but the issue you run into is you then eventually have to cross this MSR, this main road, and that just causes infantry to pretty much die because you have friendlies on the position, or enemies on the position shooting at your friendlies trying to run across. So good fob out west. Eventually pushed in. We saw them nearly get deleted by the grad strike earlier, but they survived.
I'm gonna pick up
And actually,
my
now
guy
that I
right there.
think of it, these are probably, I think these even might be rocket positions. Yeah, I think these might even be rocket positions. Irregular militia have rocket pod emplacements. So I believe that was actually it instead of the mortars earlier, because
Hey, Squad 4, actually,
the
would you
grad
mind
has
giving
only
us a ride
fired
over to
once
the
or
east
twice
there?
max.
We're heading for my move mark.
Still using some good indirect fire with
Yeah,
the
sure.
rockets. Now infantry,
Love you.
this is a friendly VDV
Where
fob
do we
as
wanna
well, so you have
set
two fobs.
Attack have do we want to put? try
This
to put
attack
wind
fob
doors
is
there?
way out of play now.
I'm gonna try to go
Looks
to
like
the,
Squad 10 might be trying to
side
dig
of
down
it.
the radio. Yes, they are,
Either
so that way you
with a
don't give up any
fast
tickets. Very, very
I'm gonna
important
pick
here.
up my guys on my move mark here, or anybody that's
Cuba
over
Steve
there.
looks
Yeah, no,
to
maybe
knock
pick
out
up more
Nick
guys if
here.
you can, unless you're full.
no. Oh my gosh. I don't want.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
feel like it's
Yeah, let's
mean
fake land it to the
if
north.
if I highlight the
Hey, we
fact
could go
that this
closer.
guy was a sniper. I feel like it's mean if I show that this is peak sniper gameplay right there, but hey, I don't know. You know, it's just it's crazy how those things keep happening to both marksman players and sniper players.
Contact.
212 tickets, infantry pressure pushing in hard from the west. This is kind of, oh, grad.
We got an enemy close to that hab at E4 there.
Grad nearly landed straight on the radio, actually.
The track
I
on
think
the
there's a
south
couple
side.
ranging shots, maybe see where they're at. See the grad. Toxic Taco there with it.
Squad 4, you're immediate
Ooh,
north.
tracked BMD.
SBG.
Got an enemy lodging on my move mark.
Alright, well, let's dig down the E4 radio that...
It's on the
They
far
want to
side
dig
of your
down
Squad 4
the
behind you.
western radio as well. Might be a little risky. Oh, grad barrage landing, and this might land. Oh my goodness, it is just so close to deleting infantry. Nearly hits the radio. This type of barrage, I mean,
Yo,
you kind of,
there's a hab right below you.
at this point, you just want to unleash it. You're kind of on target.
Move
They've now hit that same spot twice, so that's where they want to hit.
Marking.
Enemy infantry
Five of
right
them,
in between. Well, I guess you only have
Mr. Meatplow, how did that fake heli drop
Mies
work?
4 or Mies. I don't know. In Finnish,
they
Mies.
make a lot of noise.
Mies means like man.
Nobody shot
Mies Nelia. I don't know. I don't know. Nelia. Mies 4. Mr. 4. Man 4. I don't know. It might even be Mies or Mies. I don't know. Here's a random Finnish vocabulary lesson with Moi. You came for the squad. You stayed to learn that Mies is man in Finnish. Congratulations, you've learned something today. Infantry completely missing
Yeah, the radio's on bleed out.
Mies. And he might actually see Curb. What is he? He is a sapper. And he's going to try to go maybe for this BTR here, as we have some vehicle fire on the north side. BMD, Squad 5, has actually shot out this radio. This is a irregular militia fob, the only other fob they now have on the point. And this is a nice fob to keep. You're able to kind of zone out any attackers from using. Very common to set up an attack fob in this forest here, so you can kind of sneak on the backside of a shipping yard. So very good fob. I'm not sure. Squad 10 looks like they've set up an attack fob here. Once again, I don't know if this is a good attack fob because of you have to run across some open areas, but we'll have to see. Grad.
So,
Oh my
fake
goodness.
landing worked very well.
Grad. They just gradded themselves.
They're gradding their own hab. That's how good the fake landing worked.
VDV coming in with the helicopter now. And they're just trying to do some close air support. You can see the whole battlefield just erupting. You got automatic fire. You got armored vehicle fire. You got rockets landing. Helicopters spinning above. Oh, no. Why would you reset? Nice little graphical reset. It was almost perfectly cinematic, and now, well, there you go.
I can come grab it. Okay.
Crazy battlefield right now. 205 tickets for the VDV. They have now spent 200 tickets this game. Or sorry, yeah, 200 tickets this game. Right? Is that how math works? No, that's they spent 100 tickets this game. Started with 200, captured 100 from the fruit farm point. And most, if not all of these, have been from infantry.
Is that hab to the north? Is that
We
gone?
already did. It got burned.
Yeah, I just said I bled it
So
up.
VDV infantry
Okay.
taking the brunt of it. The vehicles right now for the VDV are showing up in spades. As we see the T-72 now trying to push the point. We'll turn on the outline so you can see exactly where they are. Well, that's actually a really good hold down position for this T-72.
Awesome.
Turn off the name
the
so you can
infantry?
see a bit more clearly.
Oh, I see him. He thinks he's gonna live.
MTLB 6mm, whatever the fuck it's called, is leaving their main.
Uh-oh. Helicopter goes down.
All right. Ooh.
And the AA, that is the AA. Oh, actually, yep, there he is. Balls with the AA. Nice little holding this northern flank. The irregular militia forces did lose this fob radio up north, but they were able to take out another helicopter. The big vehicles, though, are still just wrecking. And I want to say, Code Jester is a tandem heavy anti-tank player right now. I don't know if he has any ammo. But you want to do something with this tandem round. If you got it, we can see. Oh, there you go. He's got a lot of
Man,
vehicles
you're
all
going
around
right
him.
into light Vix. You're ballsy.
Yeah, I see him. I saw one of them left. I'm driving up to you right here.
That's not me.
AMD is just kind of circling around. And we have some snipers also. Yeah, you see Comrade Kelly and Redner. They're actually looking on the south side here over this field. Looks like they are able to spot a couple of infantry here. Doesn't quite matter. Code Jester is just going to sit in the middle. He can't do anything except just kind of sit and take it. Infantry have started to slowly go into the south side of the objective. Come on, don't rage. Actually, Bob and Selfish Official pushing in. They really, right now, I'm not seeing the coordination that we had kind of the first few minutes. You do have a handful of infantry on the objective, but I'd be very surprised if they're able to do much. Tavi space lasers. MTLB is about to just, oh, yep. They're about to do a lot of damage instead. Knocks out their friendlies, and RPG comes into the backside of the MTLB. Mr. Bulldops might, oh, he goes unseen. I'm not sure if the MTLB completely missed him or if he just chose not to fire. Collards goes down. Mr. Bulldops, one of the only VDV members left on the objective. And here we hear the grad firing. And the rockets, the grad rockets actually keep disappearing in air because of some graphical issues. Thank you, squad. Oh, there you go. Tandem Code Jester.
You should see the
Finally,
Found enemy radio. Enemy radio
Finally
is
peeks
more
out.
accurate on shipping. It's to the south side of shipping, where 2 is.
and they should have seen the smoke. Tandem round. Code Jester nails it. Oh my goodness, he ammo racks the T-72. What a shot. pulls the trigger right as he gets obliterated. And the grad lands as well. Grad landing on the field as the T-72 bails. There's nothing they can do. We're about to get a turret toss, and the T-72 is donezo. What a shot. You love to see it. And Code Jester with the perfectly placed ammo rack tandem round. This is how you heavy anti-tank. Waiting, patient, not peeking, literally surrounded by vehicles, waiting for his perfect target. Tracks the vehicle with his first shot, the heat round, and then tandems into the ammo rack.
Is that enemy radio
Oh my goodness, that is just perfect. Oh my goodness, and that is going to be devastating for a regular militia. If they can just hold on a little bit, you can see infantry had run right into the radio room. Hab is just about to spawn up. Infantry able to clear out the VDV who went in. But 165 tickets now over the course of just a couple minutes. VDV losing nearly 50 tickets. Balls does go down. I think he was in that... oh, no, that was an MTLB or BTR. Something nearby. Balls trying to pop it, but BMD mops it up. The BMD4, rather. You can see Jonas trying to knock out Balls and what other militia members might be on that hillside. But this is huge. This is really, really bad for VDV right now. Their infantry are in good positions. You have, and then we can see artillery is about to be called on the objective.
Having radio marked accurate inside that building.
So this is kind of a good move. I really dislike artillery like this, though.
Mainly just to keep them inside so we can move in after.
Was about to say that the only reason this is probably a really big brain artillery play right now is it's going to pin all of the infantry in this one building. This Hab building is going to be almost like an infantry pinata here in a second. And the artillery is going to be focused on this one building. Everyone's going to stay in there. You're going to have infantry on the north side. You also have infantry on the northeast side. We can see across the road. They're going to be able to now close the gap and get on the objective and next to this Hab building.
Accurate on point F395.
Copy.
This might be a fantastic artillery run. You see Paz was just running out at the bottom of your screen. Now he ran back in. This artillery is going to focus the infantry inside. It might not kill many. It still might, pin through the buildings here. But it's going to just keep the lid on militia, and we should start to see some infantry on the left side of your screen close the gap a little bit. NV Mark II goes, wow, a round lands right on Sabo. Artillery round pops the MTLB.
Good, tell you guys get ready to run in after.
Artillery, one more volley or so, and that's going to be it. As now the whole northwest side of the objective. And Mo89 thought it was over, took a peek, and he's now splattered across this little building. Infantry from the northeast moving in. Infantry from the direct east moving in. Northwest also closing the gap. Hold on, Kilo Voburn doesn't realize Mies 4 is right behind him. There you go. This is fantastic. Look at the infantry as you have the vehicles from the direct west. They're just pounding inside. Infantry are closing the gap. This is going to be an Alamo last stand situation. Every man for himself. Just try to survive. Look at how many, almost half the team is inside this one building. They need to try to push out. The only way you can win your position right now if you're militia is you need to create space. It's scary. You don't like it, but you need to push out and run outside of this building and create some space. Otherwise, you're going to get your fob overrun like they are right now. Fob overrun, no one else can spawn in, and a frag round goes right in. Big gets obliterated as well. But Brood, Knight, Roos on the north side as well. You also have the better Chewy coming around the backside. RPG smacks the front side. Unity just barely holding in. I mean, this really is squeaky bum time.
Nice Nice job,
holding the
everybody.
point.
Oh, keep going, keep going.
Need to
keep
make sure
going.
the hab is still up. People can still spawn. Slim Thady. Is that like Slim Shady with a lisp? Mike Tyson said Slim Shady. Slim Thady trying to push in. BMD 1 now, or sorry, BTR. Oh, hits a mine.
Yeah,
Pockets runs right over a mine. Now he's going to pop some smoke. It's going to allow infantry to close the gap as well. Now you have a rocket barrage landing on the compound. Oh my goodness, it is just all going down on shipping yard. And the grad as well. Grad knocks out infantry on the tower. Matto and Trash Frog.
You should like treat Tom.
Oh, that was the half. Oh, shit.
Should be overrun now. It is. Hab is overrun. Infantry, come on, don't rage. Scraps, pockets, all of them trying to push this building as the indirect fire tries to prevent any more from just funneling in. And it is like a little shop of horrors inside here. Look at all the bodies. They're breaching from the top.
They're all upstairs.
They're trying to breach. They're in the hab room going for the revive. Doesn't matter. Full auto, and they are now breaching and clearing. There it is. It is clear. IMF. Good effort, but just unable to withstand the intense pressure from VDV. 142 tickets to 519, and that is a wipe on the point of shipping. Frag round goes in, and I think he might kill the friendly VDV member there.
Tank in front of us, 7.
Tank in front of us, 7. Oh, tank in front of y'all. Yep.
Hey, alright, yeah. I don't see that.
And you have BMDs trying to engage now. He's got multiple and ammo racked. Tank is moving, but it doesn't matter. The crew's gonna have to bail. BMD gotta run. He tries to pull out his repair kit. You can't repair this fire. This is just one more tank for the scrap heap. BMD and the VDV crew has just been relentless. Militia crewman just looking over his tank like, what else am I supposed to do here? As you got... yeah, that's about it. How his day's been.
I think I'm only interested in the supplies.
BTR rolling through.
Please, Yosha, help me.
All right, and that is the second point. Now you have a Hilltop old bunker, and oh my goodness, Wince. This is how you know you have good squad leaders. You see the...
Yosha, you TK'd me.
Trying to figure out who's doing what here. But you see command. They noticed that a shipping yard is secure, no issue, no threat, quick cap, and they said,
Better save that radio now.
I don't know where exactly the point is, but it's going to be somewhere down here. It's going to be down here or maybe out east. It doesn't really matter, but let's get a fob down here so we can try to quick roll this.
Why is the hab going down at E2?
Because there's a guy on our radio, and I went to protect it, and Yosha TK'd me.
Hey, listen, I think he's dead.
Grab barrage for good measure. Honestly, at this point, I might just wait.
Thank you.
But the blue streaming across your map from left to right, that's the VDV running towards the hills. And they're going to start moving out. You see squad attack marker 8. They're moving down. But they have a long trek. Would be nice to get a helicopter ride, maybe a vehicle ride.
No
But
pockets, we're in my lodgy run.
Winds has set up a fob. This is a new attack fob.
Down, so just get on the Vic repair. 7, do you have enough space?
And it's
to
actually
hunt up us?
incredible. The luck that this team has had right now.
Digging down this northern, or this
They
G2
have an
radio.
attack fob right here. I'm going to turn this on so you can see the radii a bit better.
Hey, Squad 9.
This is VDV.
Are you...
This
by any
is a
chance
regular
able to pick us
militia,
up
and
help
this
us
is
get
a
on to
regular
that next
militia. Because of this location, this fob, it is not
point? I
unlikely
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
that infantry will spawn in here and trying to clear out Novo.
Maybe meet us on
not-
our move mark, Squad 9?
Not uncommon at all. So, or sorry, Neva lower. is not uncommon. So wouldn't be surprised if infantry try to go up, clear this out a little bit, and there you go. You knock out you not only get an attack fob position in a perfect place to attack 2 of the next points, but you also knock out a potential defensive fob without any real resistance. So there's some really good forward squad leading, forward good commanding. I guess it'll make up for that airstrike earlier. Hey, everyone gets one. All right, infantry should start to respawn as they die down here. But you have enough alive infantry.
Get a hab up on the east side. I'm getting one up on the west side right
So
now.
infantry have dug down the...
surrounded
Oh
here.
my goodness, hold on. Just saw something that you do not want to see.
Anyone want to take us in? We need
All right, I'm going to flash this real quick so y'all see it.
Yeah, start picking people up here.
If I get there in time. So the AA truck...
So Squad 9, I'm thinking they're likely to expect. They're expecting us from the north, so maybe we came in from either.
AA truck's going to be in the front right of your screen. Helicopter's taking off. He might be just in position. That is a full helicopter as well. VDV needs to be careful. I might just hype this up for nothing to happen.
My move mark to start. Let's see how that works out.
And that is exactly what happened. All the hype, none of the shooting. And wow, this is what I was waiting for. So this Balls has just moved into position, and the helicopter was right in this field, nearly able to get a full helicopter kill. But you're now going to have a bunch of infantry in this helicopter try to move down and set up on the
Hey, can you drop us to
most likely a different location where Wins had set up that attack fob. Try to spread it out a little bit.
They're currently building a bunch of fortification on Hilltop.
Oh, there's another one. Anti-aircraft fire coming in from our right side. Helicopters left. That AA battery right in the hills, trying to prevent the VDV from landing south of the position here. Should have a nice protected turn. I think the terrain is going to make it so it's almost impossible for the AA to shoot over here. Well, you need to slow down. If you go further back up, it's going to be easier for that AA to attack you. Not sure why they keep pushing kind of right where they were shot at earlier. Nice little J-hook. RPG just barely misses. And that is a hot landing. There's a lot of infantry nearby, and this might not be good for those disembarking. MG trying to open up. Oh my goodness! The tandem round! That is why you need to be careful. Turn those... Oh, a tank round. Oh, just barely. Just a little too late. Finally knocks out that position.
Turn us west so that I can get my gun in play here.
Dishka and RPG team up on the top bunker just obliterated that helicopter. As you can see, infantry were able to dismount safely. They were not able to get any radio down. And oh man, that is these helicopters have been these helicopters have not been having a good time for the VDV. But at least they had infantry down. I am not seeing a I'm not seeing a rally from this squad though. You have and they just placed it now. Of course, right when I say it, thank you. VDV have also set up another radio out here. This is a command squad. They have set it up, but you have one sneaky boy, the Comrade Squirrel, being very squirrely right now. And I'm curious if they marked this radio. There's no radio mark on the map just yet, but this marksman, Comrade Squirrel, might just become the best marksman in this game. He's able to knock out this radio. Is he gonna do it?
Already again in 50 seconds.
Oh no, he didn't see it. Radio goes unnoticed.
Enemy logi marked accurate on the east side over there.
And we're gonna take a look at what their shooting at here. Rockets coming in on the south side for indirect fire support. 119 tickets to 451.
But there's just a little techie behind you. That's my turret.
Sure.
2, I'm gonna put an arty down right in front of you here. Get ready to move in after. Tell you guys to hold.
Once again, a big... Ooh, hold on a second.
Spawn in.
You have way out west.
Watch out for
Try to
the
get to
hat.
this position.
Mark that
There is an
melee.
SPG.
He killed my turret. I gotta go back to main
You
again.
see Jar out here. Right up the road.
Alright, already going down. Tell you guys to watch out. Already going down. Tell you guys to watch
Jar
out.
and the
Squad
SPG
9, we're gonna
techie
push off on foot.
trying to move out, and he might just barely get on the other side before these vehicles come in. SPG techie swapping to the gun, reloading. Can he reload in time?
It's gonna be too hard to push. It's gonna be too hard to push. They have too many emplacements.
SPG should be able to line up this perfectly into the backside of the transport, but not enough damage. Transport's going to keep on rolling. And a little bit of smoke. Honestly, it looks like there's water pouring out. Maybe got the engine, you know. That actually didn't look like it did any damage. It didn't. I don't even know how that... It looks like Matno actually took a round almost off his
7,
shoulder or
there's
something. He
infantry
took a little
directly
damage
down the road
himself.
from you. My guys were saying, oh, you just got tracked.
Whoop, and there you go. Jar then swaps over, takes a shot at the BMD, does track him, but he pays for that.
There's a fucking SPG here.
Arty's going down.
All right, now back to
So you're
the
ready to
main
move in
event.
and have his mark accurate.
Artillery has been called in on the Hilltop old bunker. So kind of like what we had before at shipping. You have a big push from infantry, and there you go. Artillery just laying waste to Hilltop bunker. There's a lot of emplacements right now. So this artillery, you want to just mop up the emplacements, soften them up, destroy all those bunkers, any Dishkas, any SPGs, any AAs, and allow infantry to just pour in. Good art. Come on! Why you gotta reload the animations and the graphics and the... Oh, gosh. It would look so cool. Nice little reset on the explosion animations here. I have like a 4080. 4070. What do I have? I am so flustered. I don't even remember what I have. I have a 4070. No, a 4080. I don't even remember.
Charge!
All I know is that I
Squad
should
9,
not
if you look to your
be
north
seeing
here,
these
going to
graphics
where
go
I am,
over
there's
and
a contract
reset
that
and
you can blow up.
driving me insane. It's
Alright,
immersion
I'm
breaking.
point here, I already
Oh
did.
my goodness, Grad lands on Callers and Shagnar. That was a little bit of a friendly fire, but does knock out Tavi Space Lasers and Scraps, as well as a couple others. So, I don't know, if you kill 4 enemies and kill 2 friendlies, that's a positive ratio, 2 to 1, right? So, all good? Looks like a BMP. Do they have a BMP? I think this is the MTLB. MTLB about to cross the rail, and they are going to be caught completely unawares by this BTR on the rail yard. Does he do anything? BTR has enough of a weapon up top to shred through the MTLB. They have that KV, I believe the KVT heavy machine gun, and that can pin right through. BTR goes back around. MTLB continues to push north, and the BTR might get around just in time. No MPT or MTLB. Now targets it, and the BTR just got a little too cute with it. But hold on a second. He's distracted. Oh my goodness, the BTR is an RPG. The distraction, it works. MTLB swaps to the BTR. RPG was never able to rearm in time. And you have our RPG kit on the other side, dodging. Not sure if he even is able to make it out alive, and he is. Does he have it? Gunner doesn't see him. Is it a tandem? It's a heat. Oh, right into the side plate, and that's just gonna... They drive smoke immediately. Wow. Very surprised you drive smoke immediately. You want to get eyes on and actually kill whoever just shot you. You pretty much just save the RPG right here. Oscar the cat comes out alive from that engagement, although he does lose the BTR.
Alright, I guess I'll place a hab on the east side too.
Okay. My guy, squad.
155, 54 tickets to 388.
Yeah, hab is marked very accurate.
Okay.
And you can see, even after that artillery, because the first artillery strike we saw in shipping, you had plenty of infantry just on the outside of the point able to push in the moment everything landed. Unfortunately, you didn't have any infantry follow-up, so you might have destroyed some emplacements, some guns, whatever, but you're not going to take any ground. You're not actually going to hold the position with an arty strike since, well, you need infantry down there to do it. Hilltop bunker is rebuilt. Well, I was about to say helicopters back up in the sky, but maybe not for long. AA gun, dial it in on that VDV helicopter. VDV tries to fly a little lower, skirting the trees. Might just barely make it out alive, but he's choosing to turn back around. I'm not quite understanding a lot of these pilots right now. And a little low. Comrade Squirrel, Sneakers, O'Toole pushing out. We got Golden Potato on the other side of the hill here. Oh, they knocked out the AA, actually. Golden Potato knocks out Meth, who's in the gunner's seat. And then you have Adrian push it in. Got his rifle. Should see Sneakers here as he crests the rock. And that's going to work. MTLB with the AA, or the ZSU rather, is Dunzo. At least out of commission and losing a little bit of... Oh, hold on a second. Is there infantry nearby? No, 2 infantry. Both the driver and the gunner destroyed, and now you got a good RPG in the side for good measure. VDV infantry have been grinding. Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna take down that radio there, 10. I'm gonna get this hab.
What was that?
Bleeding tickets.
What a shot! I mean, the BMD. I believe that's the BMD. Yeah, the Sprute's way up north. The BMD just obliterated an entire squad up on this position. And yeah, that's gonna do it. He's just, whatever was rebuilt after the arty, he wants to make sure it stays down.
8 minutes.
141 tickets to 362 now.
10, do you think you guys can dig down that radio over there?
Yeah, we're gonna do it now.
Okay. Alright, new hab coming up on the east side. Tell you guys
So squad 10 digging down the radio, and this is...
Before they cross the road.
Well, this can either be a great thing or a horrible thing. You actually have infantry from the regular militia. They're pushing this hab position. And you can see the VDV, they want to save this radio, as in they don't want to lose the 20 tickets because the position's being overrun. But they are actively digging it while all of the enemy are nearby, so you're going to prevent your spawn from running in. Chevra taking a few shots. You can no longer spawn, and you also might help the enemy dig it down. Rockets landing near the radio as well. And it did it! No way! Poo Flinger? Come, why would you name yourself that? Chevra lays down, and the indirect fire is actually able to knock out the infantry that were digging down this radio. But Golden and Jonas coming in clutch with the drive smoke. Chevra goes down, and that is the VDV vehicles have just been so clutch this game. Cannot reiterate it enough.
Their hab. It looks like just keep pushing
Thrill
in here.
House, I think is the Thrill House and Cross
10's still trying to
V
get down that
Fire.
radio.
Oh nope, grenade goes off and Cross V Fire goes down. That is one infantry
Looks like we're capping.
up. Selfish is getting picked up by Pockets. And
No, my build. Or my
I think
ammo.
Thrill House actually killed his friendly with a grenade because he just tossed another grenade.
Nothing.
Oh, is he bandaging? Oh no, he's got a frag RPG. That's what he's going for. Tosses the frag RPG.
Alright, we got the hab
Shoots
on,
it towards Pockets,
Hilltop
doesn't kill
here,
him.
guys.
And the radio, wow. Jonas and his BMD crew coming in, saving, looks like they picked up Magnus.
Enemy anti-tank light vehicle up
Picked him
north.
up, dug down the radio, saved those 20 tickets, and now they are
Behind you.
they're just gone. In the meantime, the infantry from that southwest attack, they have finally made it up to the bunkers because of the BMD vehicle support firing in from longer range, able to knock out those emplacements. And now here you go. Infantry are on the point for the VDV. VDV are capping. It is halfway to neutral, and you have part of the quick camera movement. Only a handful left for a regular militia on the objective area.
How many Shepherds on Hilltop, fellas?
Full.
You have
5 chevrons.
Rad firing
Pockets, I can't
on
help you with that
Hilltop.
guy, I'm stuck.
Tell you guys to stay on Hilltop.
Oh.
Just defend it. They're gonna be coming up from the west
They
side.
dropped a C4.
That's where they're pushing our other
Some
hab from.
C4. There's an explosion happening that we can't see. I believe it was C4. They dropped it on the back of that radio, and Shag is coming in. Shagnar knocking out one, and coming around the corner, and oh, he gets knocked by Oscar.
UAV in 130.
That radio is on bleed out, and this is a lost position for the IMF. A regular militia just getting steamrolled at this point. 115 tickets to 331. You gotta give it to VDV right now. They've been efficient and effective. 100 or so tickets every objective. Hilltop Old Bunker is the... Oh man, we actually have a lot to go. Solaniki Upper Industrial Park.
Those fucking mix up, man. We got killed.
And you know what? This might actually be a domino effect. I think they had a really good defense up until this point. You can see there is no defensive fobs for the invaders on any other objective right now. You have a bunch of fobs way on the northeast of the map. We take a nice little look at all of the indirect fire that is sprinkling the position. Sure, what that is. They destroyed?
On your move marker?
I think they're just destroying a vehicle. That was a BTR. Their own vehicle, and oh, BMD turns around and sees infantry nearby trying to ambush him. Tandem round misses. BMD's autocannon just lays into him. Schizo droid tries to shoot, misses. Golden Potato, Yosha, and Holty Bolty now trying to run on the south side. Code Jester, the only one
We'll get a quick one on next point. Good job, boys.
staying alive, and once again the helicopters nearly go down to some more anti-aircraft fire, and this is going to be a roll here. For as good as the defense was for the irregular militia forces, it is not going to be the same story for this next point. Just down by the river, you have Solaniki and Solaniki Upper. If you look on the map, there is almost no red. Red is a regular militia. There's almost no red between us and them.
Squad 4, come on.
You do have Winds and Frog. I cannot. It is exhausting watching these guys. Not these guys in this game. The
Seven, can
amount
you,
of
give us a lift?
fobs that this guy is setting up is absolutely insane. It's like he's playing a whole different
There's
game.
an IFV F647. He's sitting in the bush there. I don't know what exactly it is. Who are we playing against?
New attack fob
MTLB, I think.
has been set up, and if you notice, they've been doing a lot of this this radius here. So this is actually, these are all you can see how they overlap perfectly because these are the exclusion radius. So this is well, pretty much as close as you can get. Oh, hold on a second. Oh no, this is a regular militia fob. Correction. Sorry about that. I almost made a really cool point, but it is not correct at all. It just so happens to look like they're overlapping. But wins, you can see by looking at the map, he's actually trying to get radios as close as possible to each other. So that way, if one falls, you still have that same type of attack position or defensive
going
position.
northwest along Red Arrow. We hit him once with a rocket.
Not a bad idea at all. It's...
Everyone group.
I mean, the downside, obviously, because we can see from up above, the downside is if they went,
Hilo, we're ready for you here.
if they just went to Soloniki, there would have been nobody there. I mean, we have Daisy and Comrade Squirrel. You also have Jar 985. I mean, you have a handful of infantry there, but realistically, it was even more open just a second ago. And by the time that they had been able to set up a fob, I mean, you could be capping the point right now. Tunnel defenses, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a fob start to go up on tunnel defenses while Industrial Park, they do try to set that up.
Sorry, Hilo.
Very, very common super fob location, although it is really easy to overrun if your hab is inside the tunnels. Soloniki Upper, I don't want to say they're just not being quick enough or aggressive enough, but maybe if you were a little bit more reckless, we would see the VDV
Guys,
capping
I can't be the only one placing halves
Soloniki
here.
right now.
I needed somebody to help me.
I got killed with the Hilo. AA guns up north.
That is the third or fourth helicopter
Alright, I
shot
got
down
my
by
RE
Balls.
and UAV, but not using it
Balls
yet.
knocking
We got
out
people
an
close at.
additional helicopter, and I want to say it was full because Pockets is over command comms and he is not the pilot.
Hab coming up.
So he was trying to load up in that helicopter, get back down south, and well, that's not happening anymore. At least another 6 or 7 tickets gone. 188 tickets to 273 though. The irregular militia, they are losing way too many tickets. It is not sustainable.
Like
It's
somewhere down
not
there and do a big
sustainable.
wrap.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or even like maybe go to the south side because their main is top right. So if you can go south side, like there's probably nobody's to the south at all.
Yeah, I'll build. You would just throw a marker where you'd like it, or I'll put it down wherever
Balls
I see
trying
big.
to
Yeah, exactly. Just
maybe get
somewhere where
himself
the
in a
10
bit more
mark is.
position to.
Okay.
Well, you know the helicopter's down.
So we can get attack.
You got
on
5
both
minutes, but you
sides
want to
here,
get some
north
light
and south this
vehicles.
time.
There's infantry on our repair
You can tear
station.
through the Sprute with this AA. It's going to be very hard for him to see any infantry crossing this bridge, though. If we turn out the outlines, very hard to see. Now you should see him in the water, might open up.
Ted,
Moving
can you
right
put
to
your
left.
two
Nope.
guys that are
Nice
left on
little
the point
T-pose
stick
as
on
he
that radio at
transitions
F7?
into the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm wondering why he doesn't want to push in here. You can just crest it a little bit. Grad now firing and landing. Just lighting up that hillside. This is right where the VDV we're pushing out from. Just blankets the area. But as you can see, this is right where they were pushing out from. But just like that first attack on that first objective, they ain't there no more. It's kind of, you want to have... Oh, I hope you didn't waste another volley. Might have been it, though. You want to have maybe your UAV or forward spotters for these grads. It's got a long reload, and I mean it looks beautiful. It is almost in the right area.
I don't see much on this point right now. I don't think
But you can see
have much players here.
a minute or so ago, all the infantry that was there and running out, well, they're already gone. Pushing down onto Soloninki upper, and that should be a really easy cap.
For you guys to start capping, they launch the grad.
Maybe it's all a ruse.
I think that was the SPG, Techie?
Check your maps.
SPG just got obliterated by Squad Force T-72. And I mean, in the time it's taken for the VDV to lose 10 tickets, a regular militia have lost almost 50. So right now, militia, they are treating this, it's a common...
just taking that easy? There's no one even on it?
There's some guys, and they're coming from arrow markers. So I don't know if they got a hab late on my move mark over here or what, but that's where they're coming from.
You can hear command trying to chat about what's going on Soloninki. Really, I mean, you got Special K, you have a rally here.
Then, do you have enough building there
Yoj, Solomon. You have a handful of stuff, but I mean, our defenders not really going to pose any real threat. 185 tickets to 252. The main issue is the regular militia is still treating this like an invasion game where invasion games are interesting because you have what 700 to 800 tickets, and the first point or two, it's much better for defenders just to respawn instead of just give up. So that way you keep infantry on the field.
Back towards their main, I would assume.
But you have a tendency as the game progresses to still respawn, even though you start now losing tickets. So around 200 tickets, 250 tickets, that is not a lot of tickets for the defenders. Brad nailing Soloninki lower, actually. You can see the nice little dome area. The Punk, Yoj, El Chulo on the east side. Nearly went complete neutral. We'll see if they're able to get a handful more on the objective area. I just give this a minute or two max before it's captured. You can see, I mean, there's a Solomon 6 has a little sapper car behind, 3 infantry max, and the entire team is nowhere close. They're saying, all right, well, that sucks. Let's do industrial area, or industrial
not
park.
all of you, though. Just like the AT. It's too many people.
That fight will start slowing down here. And Squad 10 pockets. I don't like this this fob after you already have this one up here on the north side. Don't want to call it a waste because I think that's, you know, it's hindsight type thing, and we're watching it in real time. But you already have a pretty successful attack fob. People are saying it's pretty easy, and of course, as I say that, infantry was just starting to fight back. Should go neutral here in a second.
Heli resupply on G12.
But it's just kind of
build for another hab after, so we can pick it up in the lodge.
kind of a waste at the moment. I mean, right now, all that's happening is 1 or 2 skirmishes, but mainly this indirect fire is just absolutely bonkers. Just been non-stop the entire game. Lab Boy Actual and the Punk, Yoj, El Chulo, Shag, and Special K all trying to get back on the point and defend.
Alright, I think they got their hab close here to the east side. That's where they were pushing from.
Actually gonna get some room clearing when they thought it was pretty empty. Bass 014 doesn't realize Lab Boy Actual and 2 of his buddies, Special K and DePunk, are right on the other side of the wall here. Infantry nearby thinking they're crazy. Oh, that might have just spoiled it a little bit. AK fires, RPG smacks the track. I think that's just a BTR though. It is a BTR. RPG knocks out 1, but Draft Dodger bails, and I think he's going straight for the rearm. Not sure why he's not even looking towards where the rocket came. Draft, no! Oh, infantry from behind! Lav Boy trying to hold it, but Eurasia comes in with the flank and knocks him out. Good rockets to try and just overwhelm again. These indirect fire, although they haven't been able to hold the positions, indirect fire has been great. A little better, maybe infantry coordination and vehicle coordination, and plus this artillery. Or indirect fire. Is this still artillery?
Grad emplacement destroyed.
Grad emplacement destroyed. Oh, they knocked out a rocket position, not a grad position.
Yeah,
Oh, no, grad is way up north.
You peasant.
And yeah, I mean, it's looking good. It's just the pieces for IMF, they're not all fitting together perfectly. And the VDV, I mean, you're now at 174 tickets. They're going to capture Solniki Upper within the next 30 or so seconds. And they're going to have more tickets for the first time this match. It's going to be about 270 tickets to 219 with 2 more points to go. VDV, unless something catastrophic happens, are going to have this easy dub in the back. Well, not easy. It's still been a grind. That first point, definitely a grind. And every point prior to this one, you have just that like one big push.
Wens, you get Tommy to dig that down before you leave?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Dig the radio before you leave?
It is just...
I get my guys to
looking
do
at the map, I'm kind of astonished at how a regular militia, they were good early on. And now, it's kind of like that game. I mean, this game has now been going on for almost an hour and a half. It's one of those games where it's just, I think they might have just not lasted as well as VDV. They don't have the stamina.
Nine, could you give us a ride?
Comm still pretty good, trying to get those vehicles up. Whether it's a helicopter. Ooh, hold on a second. There it goes. Oh, hold on a second. Is it a BMD? It is BMD rolling into the point, and I think this might be the first real mistake the armor is going to make. And oh, they are going unsupported right into the objective area. Oh, RPG misses, but that one doesn't.
Better back off.
Better back off.
The enemy alley.
And that is, well, there you go. A bit rough, not gonna lie. Not quite sure what the plan was with that. They didn't even have that much infantry inside. I think they missed that RPG and then got hit by a mine. We see there's one more mine right on the inside, kind of right where that turn is. Very curious decision.
Enemy vehicle behind you, MBT.
T-62 back in the fight.
Track northeast.
Wondering if it's going to have a much better time this deployment than the last couple times.
Good kill. Good fucking kill, Jack.
Hell no.
Rocket truck on the repair station. Where's that exactly, Murph?
Trying to figure out where that rocket truck is. You see a good flank. I mean, this is actually kind of...
grad emplacement to the northwest. If you want to kill it.
I mean, look at this map and where the infantry are. So, infantry for Russia, or VDV, they've pushed in from the north, and they're collapsing this line. And where all these backup fobs were for these little indirect fire positions,
did you guys see anything on industrial?
the fobs
I got my Artie.
are going to be kind of run through by infantry. Infantry have now found this radio. That's going to be a 20 tickets.
I'm not sure.
Minus 20 tickets might find this other one. Oh man, militia actually might lose on tickets, and T62 is...
And then push in from this hab, I guess. But I'm gonna wait for more people, obviously, to get closer.
right in the middle, and that's what you got to be careful for. What a shot. Jonas. Oh my goodness, once again. I think that's the BMD.
Straight ahead, twice.
They only had a couple shots. And they've repositioned, but that T62, you can see that yellow health bar. That means it is not feeling too good. You can even barely see him. See that? Make it out just the front track. Trying to loop a shot. It hits a tree while on the move.
Hey, Squad 5, are you able to pick up Squad 8?
Jar goes down, trying to spook the BMD. Pew finger in front of him as well, and does nail at least the front plate. Good RPG into him. Solomon now coming around the backside of the rocks. And oh, Knox. Oh, I was going to say, Knox's RPG into the side of this BMD is able to get the fire going. Now infantry have to dismount, try to repair it. I don't know if there's any friendlies. They should be able to get this fire down. And RPG, you have a lot of armor coming in.
9, can you pick them up and maybe do a better drop?
All right, 1 second here. I think the T62
Nice shoot, Squad 5. Nice shoot.
just got obliterated here as well.
I want to pick up because I'm really low.
There's just a lot of armor going around. T62, you don't see it anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Artie now, so we'll have it later.
Hey, I'm gonna pick you up.
Magnus knocks out El Chulu, and the BMD is going to live to
We'll still have it for later.
see another day. I'm so confused as to these vehicles.
I put it from the L11 hab.
This has been one of the most chaotic invasion rounds. 100.
Don't forget rallies. Don't forget rallies.
Oh, I thought this was infantry flying around. Toxic Taco, I thought he was ragdolling. Militia are down to 129 tickets.
I didn't realize the entire.
I can't even keep track with the amount of different battles that are erupting everywhere. I mean, it is truly an all-out invasion right now. VDV is just superior on every front. The vehicles are doing their work. Infantry taking the brunt of the grind, and a regular militia for as good as some of their infantry and indirect fire have been. They're just not able to work nearly as well as the VDVs working together. RPG smacks into the side of the T72.
Squad 5, go ahead north by any chance to take care of that thing that's set up.
Uh-oh, hold on a second. Combat engineer, sapper running into the backside. It is on fire. Is he going to drop? He's trying to drop the C4. Doesn't matter. RPG into the side, and the T72 is going to pop.
It's going to be up in a few seconds.
My wife just walked in, and she's just like, what are you even... That's a cool moment. How could you not get hyped by that? I know I'm shouting. There's a lot going on. Everything's exploding. T72 Dunzo artillery on Industrial Park, and let's try to see. 116 tickets. Militia, they are getting torn apart. I love artillery squad. You gotta love it. Rocket fire. Knocking out Matt, and Whiskers just barely staying alive. But the artillery, it's going to be followed up with infantry and at least one vehicle as well. This is what they've done the past couple times, able to push it together. There it is. Trying to wait for those command comms to jump in and say, hey, we're rolling. BTR rolling through. Guns are ablazing. Finally knocks out the sapper. We got the little party bus. 109 tickets left for the militia as VDV dismount on the objective. Defensive smoke on the east side, but nothing on the south side. That's kind of where you need it right now. Golem dismounts, and he gets blasted instantly. Barrel around the corner. He takes a few to his dome. And... oh, good clear out by Jasper. He does trade with Inept, and, well, there you go. That was the initial push in through the front gate, and that did not end up well. Graph Dodger and Mike coming in with the BTR, trying to do a little loop-de-loop, get his buddies back up maybe. Ooh, Grad coming in and nearly knocks out some friendlies. A little off target for that first shot, trying to go for this east side.
You guys want to start going towards like
it's got to be just a...
area right there for the next point?
I don't know how best to describe it, but you want to go out on a high note if you're militia, you know? You're down 94 tickets. You know you haven't lost as many vehicles as they have. And you know you're on the second to last point, so they've gotten a lot of plus 100 tickets. You want something good to happen, you know? You get a nice little flank. Real Raw News come around, knocking out some infantry. You want to blow up a vehicle. You want to do something crazy. So unless
truck chasing me, or he just tried chasing me
VDV
around here.
absolutely throw right now and lose all of their vehicles, Militia's got this in the bag.
No clue where he went.
Give it under... what, you got how many? 25 tickets? Oh,
Yeah,
or 25 minutes?
Just the armored techie, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. Rogue Mags takes a frag around the side, wins trying to push, and I think he's got Rogue Mags suppressing. It doesn't matter. GTX 99 able to just steady himself and tandem rounds into that vehicle, and now, oh, and there goes the BTR as well. So 215 tickets for VDV, 82 for Militia, and only 24 minutes left in game. Militia, well, I think they're going to lose their fob down here, but they are very close to holding out until time. And that would be, I think, a first for Eye in the Sky if they're able to do it. 213 tickets to 81, though, and they might lose this radio, so another minus 20 tickets, 60 tickets to hold for 20 minutes. I don't know if they can do it, but El Chulo knocks out Hoboken Chicken, Golden Potato inside as well, and this is a last stand situation for Militia. Firestorm trying to crawl his way to victory. Golden Potato's going to end that pretty quickly. Firestorm goes down, and you got Eurasia trying to peek at Yoj.
Eight, I would check my 3 move mark over there. They're pushing their guys over there.
Oh, and Eurasia just full auto clears the whole thing. Matt the Badger knocks out one, though. And, well, I mean, it's not over again. Mixie and Matt the Badger are up here. They need to pretty much wipe an entire team right now. They have 3 infantry nearby. If they can knock out 2 of them, Mixie going for the revive. Mixie is a scout? No, a grenadier. Golden Potato, they're right next to each other. Who's in the house? Mixie going for the revive. You have infantry still all over. Now you have reinforcements. Squad 4 pushing on the outside for Militia. And Mission Time knocks out actually Bob. Mission Time takes a couple more shots. Tags Trash Frog in the foot. Dirk 1909's still trying to hold the line. Infantry. This is close quarters fighting. The radio was half dug. Grenade knocks out Duga. Fishing Time clears one side. Night Roost, the last one up for the VDV on the outside. Matt the Badger comes on top of him. It goes with the pistol. No, Night Roost still on the outside. They hear the bandage, but everyone else is reviving. They don't know who's who.
Oh yeah, they're fitting people up inside.
Yeah, I see him. Hey, one right over there.
Full auto. They don't see it. Yoj88 running in. And you still see pockets on the right side of your screen in blue. Real raw news. Taking a few rounds to the face. He crumbles over. Eurasia on the backside. Oh my goodness. Matt the Badger actually gets the jump on Eurasia. Eurasia does a nice little turn and knocks him out anyway. Night Ruse going to throw a grenade. Going to throw a grenade in the building. That might be huge. Oh, it knocks out Firestorm and El Chulo. Yoj just barely stays up. And hold on a second. What is this Uno reverse? The Uno reverse. Night Ruse picking up actually Bob. Eurasia still up. Pockets up. It is a 4-on-4. About to be a 5-on-5 and then a 6-on-6 as the VDV are reviving on the backside. Night Ruse being a clutch medic. Dirk 1909 trying to clear his corners. Eurasia still holding the doorway and he might get Dirk. Eurasia coming up huge. Radio is up and operational, but it doesn't matter because there's too many VDV on the inside. Dirk finally turns around and Eurasia goes down. This has been enough of a hold that you can see the VDV has now pushed into the north side. The swarm of infantry pouring in. Nixie, oh my gosh, they're going. Nixie's going for it. They know it's a lost cause. He's going for the.
He's in the bottom right corner.
Oh, he's just not even trying. I mean, he's trying, but I think they were freaking out about the tickets a little too much. It was actually a fair fight, and you can see just 3 infantry have made it alive. If Yoj and Nixie had just kept their gun up and stopped worrying about the radio, they might have actually completely cleared it. Oh my goodness, that is just so close. 19 minutes though. You're going to lose 20 tickets here, so 39 tickets. And you don't, it's going to be more than that because you're going to lose 20 tickets, and then I'm counting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, a dozen or so infantry on the point. So you're going to be down to, math is hard. If you lose 33 tickets, you're going to be down to 10 tickets. This is just about GG. I mean, good last stand. But that is it. Minus 20 tickets. We have 15 or so give ups. Radio on bleed.
We've got 18 minutes. We got to do this fast.
Top Notch Dave, Obese Raccoon, Yoj, Shagnar, Pewfinger. These guys need to get on to the objective and into that HAB radio room within the next 45 to 50 seconds to have a chance to saving this radio and 20 tickets. And the grad lands right when infantry starts pushing up. That might have been clutch. Moto Knots. Is he able to get him off? No, Moto Knots. Somebody kill someone. Shag goes for the knife. He has to go in quick. And Shag, you just have to sprint into the room and hope. Oh my goodness! Running through grad fire. Shag is just running. He's just running. Going for the radio.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair enough.
Oh, he's just going for the shovel.
It's a good strat.
No!
Feel very taken care of with 3 medics next to me.
Oh my goodness. Knocks out one in the knife. Goes for the bandage.
He just freaking knifed me.
Nice.
Wow, Shag with almost the play of the game. Right there.
We gotta save my Logi here. It's the only good Logi. It's on
259 tickets to 10.
And he just ran away.
And you gotta give them credit. They are fighting to the last.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
One of the better fought invasion rounds I've seen in a long time.
And slow.
Going the distance, an hour and 45 minutes at this point. Maybe a couple more minutes max. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 downed militia right here. So that's going to be down on give ups here. Militia trying to end it with at least a helicopter kill or something. Little redemption.
You want to go to main?
Yeah, give me
VDV with a little victory flyby and 8 tickets.
Their radio on industrial. I think they're like low tickets. Just destroy everything you see.
Yep, last point. Tunnel defense.
40 minutes here. 100% there.
5, 4, 4 tickets left. And we're counting
We gotta get a hab.
Casual Simp, Dirt, Shagnar, Childish Fiend,
15 minutes. Just so we can attack from both
Solomon,
sides. Once we get
Cheva. I
close
mean,
up
that's
in our
it.
area, we
Unfortunately,
got
half the
chance
team
on
right
the
now is dead and trying not to give up 2 tickets. There it goes. VDV, after an hour and 45 minutes, win on tickets, 255-0. 368 kills to 245. 168 revives to 91. GG's.